You think you find me? I found you. Creepy, right? Yeah, I should wear something that is not so creepy. What we gonna do, kids? We're gonna make some fun, right? Happy Halloween. I hope you all have a good time, and I'm gonna make some boat work. Let's jump to the work. So first things first, I want to install my indicator that will show how much fuel I have in my fuel tank. So I need to bring the cables and find a spot for this device. Since these are all my controllers, I think this spot will be good. I just need to bring the cables here. Is that good? So today my son came over to help me with installing this diesel sensor. So he was really good in bringing all the cables and working in small spaces. So I think we made a really good team, connecting the wires, learning him, and he managed everything really good actually. So we have a good team, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Patrick. So you did the whole job, right?
Yes.
So we connect everything now, and now is the moment of truth to find out if the sensor works.
Yes.
And you gonna film this one, all right? Yes. You can hold it and film if it's gonna show up something, right? So 1, 2, 3. Nothing?
Nothing.
What the hell?
We did something wrong.
I guess. Yeah. Let's try to figure out what we did wrong.
Yes.
So we found out what is wrong, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. This fuse doesn't have the incoming source, so it doesn't have the electricity. Actually, all of them here doesn't have. So I just need to switch this one to next one, or just bring extra cable from the dividing bar that I have here. So, but I'm gonna switch, and then we're gonna try out, right? If
yes.
It works. Okay, the second attempt. And I'm gonna turn it on.
Look at this.
Is it working?
Yes.
Yeah! That's super cool! Yes! We did it!
Hi!
So now it's pretty dark and late actually, so what we gonna do, Patrick, now?
That is winter.
Yeah, now is winter. Now is winter. Actually, it's coming. So let's go home? Or?
Yes. Bye-bye!
So I got my rubber to seal my diesel hatch. Now I'm measuring and cutting the piece. I'm using a paper knife. And then I'm using something that is straight and I can make a straight line. It was quite straightforward, so no big problems so far. I pretty much need to find a tool to make a holes. As that's how I'm going to tighten it up, using the bolts. And so there is a special tool that I need to get before I can move forward with this. I got my tool from the store that I can make holes in the rubber. So here you see me securing the rubber on the place so it's not swinging around. I managed to do all holes, and then I went down in my engine room cleaning up the old rubber, cleaning up the surface, and then I place up the new rubber, place up the diesel inspection hatch. And little by little I start tightening up the bolts around evenly. And at the end it turns out really well. So my friends, I quickly interrupt my video with a quick question for you, my followers. So you can comment below the answer. So I have 2 questions for you. So the one question is, how does sailing make you feel? What is special? And each of you have your own story. Comment here below. And the second question, how many of you who are following me have a boat? So comment below if you have a boat, and comment below if you don't have a boat. Let's go back to the video. But for now, I think that's it. It looks really good and it's done. And now I can go ahead with all the rest of the jobs, I think. So here I am at my hatch to place up the fairing compound, and then as evenly possible, placing up the hatch on my fairing compound. It sounds crazy, it sounds really crazy, because why would you place the hatch while the fairing compound is not dry? So if you see, I'm placing up the tape around, and then I'm placing up the hatch. So why I'm doing that is because that's how I'm going to get the perfect level. And I might have to do that twice. I place quite a bit more fairing compound that I need squeeze out when I place the hatch. And then when it's dry, I'm gonna take the hatch off, and then hopefully the surface will be flat and the size that I need for my hatch. Then we'll see if I need to do that second time. Maybe yes, maybe not, we'll see that. And I want to kind of clean up a little bit the boat, so I'm going to do that right now. So I clean up a bit, that at least is done. Still I have act cabin to take out all the mattresses and stuff, because I'm gonna work with my steering and I need to do that, but it's already late, as you can see outside. Ooh, dark. And that polyester is not making anything easier. It smells like and seems like everything is dry and looks nice. And now take off the hatch, and it will not gonna be too hard to remove it, because you know it could be hard to, but hopefully the tape will do the trick. And yeah, let's see, let's take it off and see how easy it will be. So right, taking off the hatch wasn't hard at all, so it went off really easy. However, the tape was a bit harder. The tape around the glass fiber was really easy to remove, but the work around the hatch, that was a bit harder, because the tape was stick to the stainless steel frame that I have for the hatch. However, I'm done with that. Generally, it was quite easy to do that. If you look around here, this is the surface that I was looking for. However, because of the tape, it's not completely kind of dry here. Like, it's hard as rock, but the surface here, it kind of feels a bit wet and sticky. So I'm gonna let it cure or stay for another day. So now I'm gonna go and do something else. And what else can I do? Most likely guess it right. I'm gonna jump to my engine room and start working there. So I did the holes for my pipes for both sides, and both sides now is ready, and it seems like all the pipes are in the place. All the wires for the start engine and controllers are bringed out to the engine room, and there's some few things only left. It's getting cold, like I mentioned already that before. So I want to empty my bilge tank using this hand pump. My bilge is located right there under the stairs that brings to the cockpit. It's really deep, and I have a pump there, but it doesn't pump everything out. So that's something to do now. It's actually not so bad access, so I should be able to pump it out. It's most likely gonna be more water later on. It's half bucket, so yeah, it's just a little bit left, but that's alright. Oh, it's so much shit over there. I have to clean up. Well, but not today. This is the box for the water pump by Seaflow. Supposed to be a good, and it will not make so much sound. Hopefully, finger crossed. And you might ask me why I need this and what's the purpose for this one. Well, obviously the purpose is to get the water pressure. But I already have all the pumps that I need. So why should I approach this? So, if we look at this huge bastard, actually heavy as hell. If we look down here, it gives you 26.5 liters per minute, or 7 gallons per minute. so it's super powerful. And why I need so powerful? So when I sail in the summer, when I flush my toilet, the water pump really noisy. And of course it doesn't have any insulation and it's open and stuff, but it's still really noisy. And I was starting looking after something that is more quiet. Also, I notice when I sail, it takes forever to fill up my toilet with the water and then flush it. It takes forever because the water pump is not giving so much water. And you want to do that quick. Like press it and 10 seconds maybe and it's done. Right? So I thought I need something that is more powerful, more quiet. So then I came up to this pump and I think it will, hopefully, finger crossed, it will do the trick and it will solve my problem there. So that's the reason why I approached this pump. So it's gonna be a nice experiment later on when I'm gonna start working with my head. Another thing that I want to show you is this V type wheels that will lead my wires from my steering wheel all the way back to my rudder. So this is what I ordered some 3 weeks ago, and now it arrived, and it feels really heavy duty, strong, a lot of weight on this. So yeah, later on you will see how I'm going to install this. And just like a magic, this is the next day and I'm back to my hatch. I start sanding all the roughness. Quite obvious that I'm not gonna get rid of all the roughness and make it smooth with one shot. Here everything looks so fast, but in reality it takes a lot of time. But eventually I am done with that. And now I'm gonna apply a fairing compound again. This is how far I sand. And you can still see that it's rough. Of course it is. So here I have to add more all around here, and then I have to add here and pretty much do the fairing compound all around one more time and then sand, and then hopefully, finger crossed, I will be quite done with that. I've been thinking to put a glass fiber here inside so get a little bit more strength to this frame. But that I can do later on as well. However, the reality is that I have to end up this week's episode here. I have to get back home to edit the video so I can upload. Everyone, you're gonna see me in the next week's episode. A lot of DIY fun. So if you like my videos, please leave the like up. And if you like my channel, go below and subscribe. And you know what else? You are awesome.